In this problem, we are asked to turn glycerol into acrolein, right? So glycerol is you've probably seen it before, this molecule here, to acrolein, which is a very simple alpha-beta unsaturated ketone. So how do we do it, right? This could be very synthetically useful if we wanted to do like a Michael reaction, right? We want to prep a reagent, we get acrolein. So the mechanism for how this works is pretty complex. This is more of a challenge problem if you're in undergrad organic chemistry. It took me quite a while to figure the solution, but here's what I believe happens, and I'll check the book, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, and this video won't be a thing. But if I'm right, this video will be a thing. Anyways, we're gonna take H2SO4 first, and we're gonna protonate the middle carbonyl. Okay? So let's see, HO like this. So we have a leaving group here. There's going to be an exchange, I would believe. If oxygen has a positive charge, how can he get rid of it? Well, he could form an equilibrium here. Fair, that happens. There's another thing that we can do. Notice this H2O group, it can just full on leave. Minus H2O, and put a carbocation right here. We can get some sort of carbocation sort of resonance with a shift of a hydride. So let's take a hydrogen and let's shift it over, right? It's still going to be secondary, but it's going to be attached to an OH. Okay, and this might happen due to just chance or something in between. Okie dokie. Now let's think about what happens next. Okay, so what happens here is this OH is going to fold in some electrons. This would be in an equilibrium, of course. I should be drawing equilibrium arrows for all of these, but you know. My professor was never really picky with this sort of thing. So we put a positive charge here. Okay, not favored to happen, but could happen. Now let's take just a conjugate base. So this would be in aqueous form, but let's just say some sort of basic species B is going, and not with a negative charge. Let's just say with partial negative, could be full negative, could be lone pairs, we'll call it that. This is going to attack the hydrogen and reform or make a carbonyl. Okay, notice how we're kind of almost to acrolein. We just need a double bond here. So we're gonna do acid catalyzed dehydration. So we're gonna take a proton from our acid here. Our alcohol picks it up. We get, and sorry this is getting to be quite a long little thing, but you know. We have our carbonyl. Okay, this is gonna have a positive charge and then some sort of basic species. We'll actually say it's gonna be our acid just to show that it is really catalyzed. So it's gonna find one of these hydrogens and it's going to attack and kick water off. So isn't that interesting? Glycerol, when you do this reaction, it just pours water out of it. I mean, 2 equivalents of water was lost here to make acrolein. I wonder what the acrolein factories look like. Very wet. That's kind of icky. I regret saying that. I need to bleach my brain. Anyways, there is the mechanism for how you make acrolein under acidic conditions with heat. Basically, the glycerol dehydrates twice. It goes through these weird kind of things. It's not very easy to see, but you know, you really got to think about this one, right? I think the hardest step is realizing that this can happen. I think why this would happen is that, and we'll just call it R. The reason it might shift over from here to here, because if it has a positive charge here, even though there's a little bit of resonance, there's still resonance, right? Because if we make a pi bond here, then the oxygen gets the positive charge and that carbon feels a little less positive. Okay. So that's the mechanism. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. I would love to answer them. Hope you have a wonderful day.